is, are you ready for your next act? I'm sorry it's taking so long and I'm fucking shit in between. But things happen. Anyway, he's flown here today, especially all the way from Poland. Would you please welcome Wider Barbecue? Flown here from Poland. I said I got the bus here from Portland. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I need both hands for this. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read you an extract from 50 Shades of Grey. Now, for the benefit of those who haven't yet read the book or seen the film, I'm not going to give too much of the plot away. Basically, all you need to know is the hero's name is a Mr. Christian Grey. The heroine's name is a Miss Anastasia Steele. And all you need to know is she's a virgin when they meet on page 8, breaks her in on page 113, and then he goes at her hammer and tongs, gung-ho, guns are blazing like you wouldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen, right up until page 507. When, unfortunately, he tries to pull a manoeuvre that the ladies don't generally tend to appreciate. They don't like it. Not unless you're silly enough to believe those lying porn films. Anyway, Miss Anastasia Steele is having none of it. She puts the brakes on their relationship, and that's his fun and games well and truly over. And that's about all you need to know. Recent research, ladies and gentlemen, conducted by a panel of experts, has concluded that there are more copies of this book sold in Birmingham than anywhere else in the world. Imagine. I'm going to catch the light on this one. Not easy, you've got to get the light just right. Not easy at all. You have such a captivating sexy arse, Anastasia Steele. What I'd like to do to it? His hands smooth and shape each of my buttocks, and his fingers glide down, and I hear the wonder in his voice. Oh, tight! Oh, tight! This is going to be quick! Some people don't believe that I'm actually reading this. Some people think I'm making it up. If anyone doesn't believe me, come and see me afterwards. I'll show you any page you want. I'm not making any of this up. It's all in the book. Right, number 2. Oh my! He wants me! Christian Grey, Greek god, wants me, and I want him here now in the elevator. My breathing changes, become shallow, rush full of expectation. His fingers are at my zipper, achingly slow once more. He eases it down while his lips move, licking and kissing and sucking my way across to my other shoulder. He is so tantalizingly good at this. My body resonates and I start to squirm languidly beneath his touch. He tugs at the fastening of the halter neck and the dress drops and pulls at my feet. No Brummie still! I like that! As I say, if anyone thinks I'm making this up, come and see me after. I'm not making any of these up, it's all in the book. Where's he going with this? Grab hold! Oh shit! Go on, Anastasia, grab it! making any of this up, I swear to God. Tentatively, I grasp it. Hold tight! Keep it steady! See the middle dial in front? Keep the needle dead centre. My heart is in my mouth. Holy shit, I am flying a glider. That was a red herring, ladies and gentlemen. I like to throw the odd red herring in just to keep you on your toes. I choose the desk, I whisper recklessly, as desire sweeps like adrenaline through my system, waking everything in its path. You've really got a taste for this, haven't you, Miss Steele? You're becoming insatiable. Oh, I've only got a taste for you, I whisper. His eyes widen and darken, while his hands knead my naked backside. Damn right, only me, he growls, and suddenly with one fluid movement, he clears all the plans and papers off his desk so that they scatter on the floor, sweeps me up into his arms, and lays me down across the short end of the desk so that my head is almost off the edge. You want it, you got it, baby! So now we move on to book 2, ladies and gentlemen. After a trial separation of 5 days, after Mr. Gray's indiscretions, they get back together on a date, and he takes her out in central downtown Portland, Oregon, of all places. And after 2 hours, he can't contain himself any longer. In broad daylight, he drags her down an alleyway, shoves her up against the wall, whips her kegs down, and gives her a right seeing to right up in the alleyway. And then he goes to the hammer and tongs, gun-ho, guns a-blazing, like you wouldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen, right up until page 538, when unfortunately a mysterious figure enters the frame, never named, who clearly has ill intentions towards our intrepid hero and heroine. Oh, that's interesting. Excuse me. Recent research, ladies and gentlemen, conducted by a panel of experts, has concluded that there are more copies of this book sold in the deep south of America than anywhere else in the world. Imagine. God, I can't wait for the next 6 days, he growls. I do hope you're not overly fond of these panties. He tears through them with his adept fingers, and they disintegrate in his hands. My blood is pounding through my veins. I am panting with need. Sweet. Oh, wrong accent. It gets confusing in the brain. You should change the accent. Sweet Jesus, you're wearing stockings. He moans in appreciative awe as his thumb caresses the flesh above my stocking line. I want to see this. Stepping back, he reaches over to press the stop button, and the elevator coasts smoothly to a halt between the 22nd and the 23rd floors. Some of you might notice they do it a lot in the elevator. I am sprawled out on top of him, wrung out, my limbs heavy and languid as we lie on top of his grand piano. Oh my. Oh my, I feel it too, he says, his eyes clouded and intense. Desire pulls dark and deadly in my groin. He clasps my hand and grazes my knuckle with his thumbs, and all my muscles clench tightly, deliciously, deep inside me. How can he still do this to me? Please don't bite your lip, Anastasia, he whispers. I gaze up at him, releasing my lip. I want him here, now, in the elevator. So now we move on to the final book, ladies and gentlemen, where they get married. And for the honeymoon, he whisks her off to Saint-Tropez, where he consummates the wedding at 35,000 meters. And let me tell you, the pilot was struggling to control the plane on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We appear to have hit a patch of very bad turbulence and bad weather, despite the fact that there isn't a cloud in the sky. So if you would all please return to your seats and fasten your safety belts, I will attempt to get this big old bird under control. Meanwhile, down in the cargo hold, oh, Yellow Rose of Texas is coming. Yellow Rose of Texas. Welcome to Saint-Tropez, Mrs. Gray. As the plane taxis out onto the runway, we sip our champagne. Dessert? No, thank you. Good. I'd rather planned on having you for dessert. Oh, here? There's a bathroom here. He points to a small door. I thought we spent our wedding night at 35,000 feet. Something I've never done before. Gently, he pulls out. Oh, what a shame, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's ripped that page out of mine. He chuckles. Only in the sea, baby. Several sunbathers on the beach watch with that bemused disinterest, so typical, I now realize, of the French. As Christian carries me into the sea, laughing and wades in, I clasp my arms around his neck. You wouldn't, I say breathlessly, trying to stifle my giggle. He grins. Oh, Hannah, baby, have you learned nothing in the short time we've known each other? When he's finished, he slaps my behind. Now do, wench! I'm not making this up. You may kiss the... Oh, sorry, it beeps out. You may kiss the bride, Reverend Walsh announces. I beam at my husband. Finally, you're mine, he whispers and pulls me into his arms. Don't let anybody take that dress off but me. Understand? And I'm not going to tell you how it ends for the benefit of the people who intend reading the book of the film. I'm going to finish on a little newspaper clipping that someone sent me. It's quite interesting. I noticed Dennis mentioned the war, so... "1924, by wireless, December 20th. Adolf Hitler was released on parole from imprisonment at Fortress Landsberg, Bavaria today. His behavior during imprisonment has convinced the authorities that he is no longer to be feared. It is believed he will retire to private life and return to Austria." I think it just goes, I'll just finish on this, ladies and gentlemen, it just goes to show you should never believe everything you read in newspapers. My name's Wider Barbecue, you've been a fantastic audience. Thank you very much. Right, the barbecue. We're going to have a little 10-minute break, folks. You can have a toilet, bag, whatever you want to do. Get back to the bar. You want to catch him? Right. Okay, we'll be back in a minute.